Hey guys, and welcome back to the finale of the Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. In the last episode, we faced off against Girahim for the third time, and after his defeat, it was still a little too late because he was able to complete the ritual, and Demise was resurrected, and Demise taunted us and basically told us to meet him in this place to fight him once and for all. So the epic conclusion, the epic fight between Demise is just through that little portal right there. And off screen, I went back to Skyloft and got as many potions as I can. There's really not too much more I can do. So whenever you're ready, you just step into that portal. Master Link, I haven't once you enter this portal, but the other channel we already know. Are you ready to proceed? Let's do it! Understood, Master Link. Know that even this place that lies beyond this portal, I will be with you. Hey, Master. Good luck. Here we go. So it's time for Demise, who is not an easy foe to go through. He's gonna first. I'll explain it to you when we get to that point. It looks all nice and calm up in here. Why would Demise pick a place like this? Hello, with your flaming fire hair. Why would you pick a place like this? Oh, so you decided to meet your end in battle after all. It pleases me greatly to see you such misplaced valor, human. Take a moment to appreciate your surroundings, for where we stand shall serve as your tomb for eternity. I don't know about that. It's gonna be interesting though. The hate for the gods that is poured in my veins. You will taste all of it in a bite of my blade. The only question left is how long you will manage to remain standing before I take your life. Try to keep it interesting for me, would you? And when you do fall, know that your world and everything in it is mine to dominate, mine to subjugate, mine to rule. When I finish with you, you can take solace in knowing your friends and kin will soon follow, as I will wipe all who oppose me from the face of this world. Oh, now this is what I'm more talking about. It's all nice and dark now. We're fighting on top of water. What are we, Jesus? It won't be long now. I'll ask the almighty power I've sought for millennia. I will take the Triforce for my own. And the world shall be under my foot for eternity. Here we go, guys. Okay, the first part of the fight, you have to... is basically protecting your defense. Basically, shield bash him, hit him. Shield bash him, hit him. That's all you can really do right now. You can't hit him more than once because he will block it. So basically just attack him. Basically just protect, it's your testing your shield bashing and testing your shield bashing and your defense. So basically, be ready for that. This part isn't too hard. It's the next part that's hard. So, just be careful. Just keep going until, just be patient. Just be patient. This is all. This first part of the battle is all about patience. So, and now you do that. There you go. See, this first part was all about patience. Now the second part is going to test your offense. But it's going to get a little bit trickier now because you're going to electrify his sword with lightning. best thing to do here is when he's electrified, hit him with the Skyward Strike. The best thing to do is when he's electrified, hit him with the Skyward Strike. And hope for the best. Alright, I'm definitely going to have to use one of my potions here. Because it doesn't give you a whole lot of chance to Skyward Strike him, so. So you're definitely going to have to be quick. I may have to use another potion already. Jeez. Alright, you can shield bash it, but it's just really hard to. Guys, see what I mean? It is really hard to shield bash. Jeez! Alright. Don't try to hit him when his sword's electrocuted too. I'm gonna have to use my last potion already. This may not turn out too good. Yeah, this may not turn out too good. Alright. Yeah, so that's what you gotta do, is basically, when he electrifies the sword, jump out of the way, and then throw a Skyward Strike back at him. And I stun him. Right. And then, once you do that, Fatal Blow! You have to be quick on that Fatal, extremely quick on that Fatal Blow. If you miss that Fatal Blow, you have to do the fight, you have to do this part again. And once you hit him with the Fatal Blow, then you have to be really quick with it though, but once you hit him with the Fatal Blow, that ends the battle actually. Got him. There we go. We just beat it. Woo! Yeah, you have to be very quick on that Fatal Blow. But that ends it. And actually, we just beat Demise. That was it. You just have to be very offensive. And I was doing it wrong, but all you have to do is when you charge a sword up with lightning, you'll do a Skyward Strike at you, dodge out of the way, then hit him with the Skyward Strike. And you'll stun him enough to hit him. And then once you knock him down, like I said, you have to be very quick on the Fatal Blow. So, there we go. Extraordinary. You stand as a paragon of your kind, human. You fight like no man or demon I have ever known, though this is not the end. My hate never perishes. It is born anew in a cycle of no end. I'll rise again. Okay? Those like you, those who share the blood of the goddess and the spirit of the hero, they are eternally bound to this curse. What do you mean, Demise? An incarnation of my hatred shall ever follow your kind, dooming them to wander a blood-soaked sea of darkness for all time. Spoiler, he's talking about Ganon. So basically, he just put a curse on all the Links facing Ganon. So that's how Ganon came to be involved in all this. So. But we did it, guys. We just defeated Demise. We just defeated the game. I was afraid there for a second. I was afraid I'm going to have to just redo the battle and approach it a different way, but I did it. I confirmed the eradication of the Demon King. His residential consciousness has been absorbed into the Master Sword and is now sealed away, so he's been sealed into the Master Sword too. So we got Fee and Demise now in the Master Sword. Well, that's no good, I guess. We did it. So what's up? So what about Zelda though? You have done well, Link. Are we gonna get our spirit? Zelda gonna get her soul back? I guess so. Hey, Zelda's back. She got her soul back. Link, thank you. I think it's over. Finally, it's all over. Yep. She got her soul back. We defeated Demise. He's sealed away in the Master Sword. Nice going, you two. You guys were totally amazing this little adventure. I like to call it the Legend of Groose. Uh-huh. Sure. That's a little joke. Okay. Joke or not, your contributions to our efforts were heroic. You have my thanks. Oh, well, you know, just glad I can make myself useful. I'm happy things turned out okay. Good job, Bruce. Hey, so things are pretty sewn up here, right? What do you say, guys? Ready to head back to our own time? Granny was really worried about you two. We don't want to keep the old girl in suspense too long. Okay. What about you, Fee? You ready to go back too? Hylia, your Grace, or perhaps you prefer Zelda. It pleases me to know you're safe. Master, I must speak with you. Okay, what about this time, Fee? Master Link, you have successfully protected the goddess reborn and defeated Demise, fulfilling your role as the hero of legend. Our purpose here is complete. Therefore, I ask you to dissolve our arrangement as master and servant. Drive the sword into the passage before you. I'll return to the sword to enter a sleep without end. Master, you have achieved the purpose you were chosen to fulfill. Please set the sword into pestle and bring a goddess's mission to an end. Now, Master, it is time to conclude our necessary companionship. So, say goodbye to Fee. Yay! Bye, Fee! Hey! Not during the ending, please. Dogs. Just wait about 15 more minutes. So, he's like, so, this is where the future Temple of Time is going to be at, like from Ocarina of Time and all that kind of stuff, if you haven't figured it out by now. And, Temple of Time from Link to the Past and stuff like that. And say goodbye to Demise and Fee. Well, for now until the next Link pulls out the sword. Although we never see Fee again in another game, which is kind of strange, but whatever, it works. We have no more use for the Master Sword though, and we saved it. Huh? Link. Link, hear me. Our purpose was to obey the command of the goddess and lead you, the chosen hero in this land of request. When our first awoke and began this task, I perceived as merely serving my function as a servant to her grace. However, I come to consider the information was far into our time together the most precious data I have on record. Poor Fee. It's still as annoying as a Navi, but I do not have the capability to fully understand the human spirit, Link. But now at the end of my journey with you, as I prepare for sleep within the Master Sword forever, I experience a feeling I'm able to identify. I lack sufficient data to be sure of the conclusion, but I believe this feeling correlates closest to what you people call happiness. Our partnership is at an end, and even as we speak, I feel my consciousness fading away. Before I enter the sleep that calls me to the sword, I wish to relay you the words that I recorded many times over the course of our journey. Many I've said them to you thus far, but I now wish to say them for myself. Thank you, Master Link. May we meet again in another life. Bye, Fee. So the next person gets some, let's make the Master Sword. Like, we never see Fee again in another game, which is kind of disappointing. Because I actually kind of do like Fee as a character, even though she can be as annoying as Navi at times. But it'd be cool. What? Impa, why? Come with us. Zelda, your grace, you possess the memories of the goddess. You must understand why that is not possible. I am a being of this age. My place is here. I guess it makes sense. I know that, but you must return to your own time. I will take care of the gate once you have passed through. I can't do that. You have been through so much together. I don't want to leave you alone. Please, Impa, come back with us. Zelda, at the command of the goddess, I passed through the gate of time. I did so to protect you and aid the fight to prevent the world's destruction. The last minutes of Demise are decaying slowly within the sword. Someone must stay behind to watch over this blade. His spirit is what must not reawaken. He must never be allowed to threaten the world again. This is the nature of the task given to my tribe. As a member of the Sheikah, the goddess's chosen guardians, I gladly welcome this duty. So she's a Sheikah. Okay. Oh, we kind of figured that out already, but she is a Sheikah. Which is cool. You see Sheikah throughout the game. Zelda, I shall watch over the Triforce. Its power is too great to leave in the grasp of man. Dependence on its might is an invitation to disaster. When I have served its purpose, it must be secreted away to lie dormant once again. The knowledge of its existence hidden from mortal history. These are the words of the goddess spoke to me long ago. I'm sure I remember them well, as you do, I'm sure. So somebody's got to stay behind and watch the Master Sword and the Triforce, and Impa's chosen to be part of that task. What do you have in your hand right there, Impa? This is Zelda? Oh, it's one of her bracelets. Do not despair, Zelda. You and I will surely meet again someday. Oh, it's too bad Impa's staying behind. She says she'll take care of the gate, so we're never going to be able to come back to the past again. Well, that's too bad. We did it, though. Yeah, she said she's going to take care of the gate. And she did. Forever. Hello, Granny. Who are you? You're still kind of mysterious. I'm trying to figure out, I mean... Do you have a name? I mean... Okay, I guess you don't, so... Ta-da! Impa said she'll meet again someday. Impa's got that bracelet. Guess what? It's freaking Impa. Old lady's Impa. 1,000 years old Impa. Or 500 years, how old it is. She's old! But it is Impa. See? I told you we meet again. Impa, what's going on? Yep. What's going on, Impa? Why are you fading away? Poor Impa. What's going on? Why did she fade away like that? I guess her role was fulfilled too. Impa, thank you. Thank you for everything. And there's the Master Sword still sealed in the present. So what's going on now? Well, there's the Master Sword sealed away still. Woo! We went through a lot of work. Went from the Goddess's Sword to the Goddess's Long Sword to the White Sword to the Master Sword to get the Triforce pieces and pieces of songs and Sacred Flames and lions and tigers and bears. Oh my! Jeez! We went through a lot in this game. But this is the first official game in the timeline, so I guess it makes a lot of sense for it to go through a lot of information. Anyway, let's let the credits roll. Alright, guys. I really like this game. I know for a lot of people this game's a love or hate relationship. A lot of people really love this game, a lot of people hate this game. And it all hinges on the motion controls. But personally, I think the motion controls work extremely well. So, I think they work extremely well. So, and I mean, sure, there's a few problems here and there, but I mean, for the most part, I think the controls are pretty well. The storyline is great. I mean, it's like it is the origin story of the Legend of Zelda timeline. If you've seen the official, it's actually showing too, like Zelda landed at Hyrule for the first time herself. But if you actually know the Zelda timeline and all kinds of stuff, this is the earliest game in the timeline. It shows you the origin of the Triforce, the origin of why Ganon is the way he is, the origin of the Master Sword, like everything from the story of Zelda timeline hinges on this game. So, I mean, I don't know. The gameplay, like I said, is really good. The only thing that I have a little is that I wish that you didn't have to go to all the same 3 areas like 3 or 4 times in the game. I wish you would have had a little bit more variety besides Lanayru Desert. I mean, I know there's other areas, like many areas you can go through in there, but Lanayru Desert, Elden Volcano, and Faron Woods. I mean, I wish there would have been like, maybe Death Mountain or. Although I think Elden Volcano might be Death Mountain, like an early version of Death Mountain. And I'm thinking that Elden Volcano is an early version of Death Mountain. Faron Woods, where eventually Kokiri Village is at, and Lanayru Desert eventually becomes Gerudo Desert, where Ganon and his tribe come from, the Gerudos. It's like that. So, and I guess it makes sense. And but. I mean, most of the items are really cool. All the items have uses. I mean, just the traditional items like the bow and arrow and the bombs and stuff like that. But there's some new items like the magma mitts, the hook beetle, and so like that. I mean, the whip. There was never been a whip before, really, in a Zelda game before. I mean, for the most part, everything has its place and purpose. I mean, even the side quest, the longest side quest in the game, I mean, the Gratitude Crystal quest had its purposes and stuff too. I mean, for the most part, everything had its purpose in the game. And you got to meet some new races too, like I've never been seen before in a Zelda game, like the Bogmas and the Kikwis. Of course, you get to see some of the old guard, like the Gorons and the Sheikah, things like that. But gameplay was good, storyline was good. This is probably one of my top 3 favorite Zelda games, and this is why I'm going to give this game an 8.5 out of 10. I personally love the game. And it's not without its flaws, but it's definitely got way more pros than cons. Overall, this game is just a masterpiece, and I mean, I can understand why a lot of people wouldn't like the game, but for the most part, in my opinion, the game has way more pros and cons to it. And I say everything works out really well with the motion controls and everything. And the music's really good. Koji Kondo and all of them, and everybody just ups the volume. I mean, you got some old new songs like the Ballad of the Goddess, which, spoiler alert, is just Zelda's Lullaby backwards. And of course, Zelda's Lullaby in there. The main theme's in there at one point. The main Zelda theme throughout the whole series is in there, like a little point or another. I mean, for the most part, got some new songs, got some old songs, got all kinds of stuff. I mean, the music's great, the gameplay's great, everything's good about this game. And I can't wait for the Legend of Zelda Wii U to come out next year, 2016, you know, so I mean, for the most part. I still gotta catch up with some of my Zelda. I haven't gotten Triforce Heroes or Hyrule Warriors or Hyrule Warriors yet, but I will get those eventually. I'm still trying to figure out how I'm going to do, like, a Let's Play of, like, A Link Between Worlds or anything like that, because I don't have a 3DS capture card. And, I don't know, I'll just have to figure that out when the time comes, so. But yeah, I'll give this game an 8.5 out of 10. It's not perfect. Like I said, some of the flaws is I wish you didn't have to go to repeating areas. But, and there's the Ballad of the Goddess again. And I wish, for the most part, it was just, I don't know. There's just something about this game that I really like. I mean, the main villain of the game, Garahim, is really cool, and then of course Demise, which winds up being like a descendant of Ganon and Ganon. And it explains why Ganon is the way that he is, so. I mean, a lot of everything just hinges on this game to all the future parts of the story. So, I mean, I really do like this game, and oh, rest in peace, Iwata. Sorry, I saw his name. Rest in peace, Iwata. So, I don't know. There's just something I really like about this game, and it's just got a certain place in Zelda history. Love it or hate it, you have to respect the game, in my opinion. But, I don't know. This is something I really like about the game. And, of course, so, yeah. I hope y'all enjoyed this Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. I really enjoyed making this project. And, yeah, there's post-credit scenes. I was just trying to stall a little bit. It's not quite over yet. So here we are. Hey, how did the King of Hyrule get down here, by the way? I guess he found one of those craters and came down here. One of those barriers and came down here. But I don't know. Apparently he made his way down here, so. And we got Scritch and Colin and everybody else. And there's the Zelda and Link looking over the Triforce. Link with the Goddess's Harp. And all the Loft Winds are coming down. I guess we're going to start making our way back to Skyloft. I mean, go live our life. Groose and all of them look like they're going to be heading back towards Skyloft. What is this, though? Groose and all of them are heading back to Skyloft. Gonna live out the rest of their lives in peace. But but here's the thing. Look around us. As a child, I always dreamt of a world below. I wanted to see the surface with my own eyes and feel the land's warm breeze on my skin. Now you can. I think I want to live here. I always want to feel solid ground beneath my feet, see the clouds above my head, and watch over the Triforce. What about you, Link? What will you do now? So Zelda's decided she's going to stay on the land. What is Link going to do? Is he going to go back to Skyloft, or is he going to stay with Zelda? Say bye-bye, Skyloft Link. Yep, Link decided to stay too. And thus, I guess they named the land Hyrule. They never actually really call this the land Hyrule and stuff, but I guess they named the land Hyrule. And so like that. And thus the Legend of Zelda and Link are born. And now all the future games will be coming then after this. And now it really does explain a lot. So anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed this Let's Play of Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword as much as I did making it, because this was a fun game. And anyway, I will leave y'all. You can play again in Hero Mode. Hero Mode is basically just the same game. And basically the same thing, but it's double the challenge. So anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed this as much as I did. And this concludes my Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword Let's Play. I'll be back with the future, another Let's Play, which I already have in mind as one of my smaller Let's Plays. And so like that. And before I start my next big project, I got another small Let's Play lined up. And I hope y'all enjoy it. And this has been Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. I will see y'all next time. This is DKS3A the Crazy Gamer, signing out.